next team, you're ready for the tryout, but you're getting ready to go on. You know, I mean, all of the things that we've done is really life things. I mean, you know, we could have cut and reloaded and played with the big boys, but I mean, that's not really what my MO was about. It's about taking guys, getting them ready for the next step. You know what I'm saying? And the biggest thing I think you should take out of Twister baseball is just don't be afraid to be great. Because some of you guys have dabbled with your school teams a little bit now. And yeah, you might play right or left or whatever on this team, bat last or whatever, but when you show up to your school teams, it's going to be a lot different. You know, coaches are going to hold you to a little bit higher standard. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to be ready for that. I think we probably got you there. So thanks for putting up with me. All the times I've screwed at you. Good job, bad jobs. But I think whenever me and Tom put this schedule together, I thought we need to go somewhere cool at the end. I was saying you won last two raw. So it'd be a cool place to go and do hang out. Just be careful on game day. Don't spend all day at the beach. Say we got a double header, be smart about that. So I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Don't have to worry about Tom doing that.
No, yeah. Hey, what I'll say, I'll tell you, I know this. Of course, I want to thank Coach Bob and Scott and Chip and you know, Casey and Terry's not here, but you know, everybody has had a part in this team, and you know, I'm just proud to have been a part of it, and proud that Curry got to play with y'all, and hopefully, you know, get to play more games down the road at some point. And you know, just like Coach Bob said, I mean, you know, when you go try out for your next team or high school team, and you know, lock in and you know, play hard and remember everything you learned here. And one thing I'll say is it feels like it went fast, doesn't it? Like you blinked and it's over.
Remember when you were 7?
Yeah, you're like, you were just the other day we were out here. I mean, I got Jack's team out here now. They're gonna blink and they're gonna be sitting here. So remember, your next 8th grade year in high school, you get one shot at this, and then it's over. And you're gonna blink. I remember when Cole McCarville was 10 years old. You know what I mean? And now he's a senior, going to go play in college. You're going to blink, and it's going to be over. So cherish every moment. Work hard every moment. Don't ever take a day off. Don't take a play off. You know, bust your tail every time because you're going to have a lot of years to wishing if you don't take advantage of it now. Whether it's, you know, making good grades in school, playing hard for your football team, your basketball team, your baseball team. Don't wish when you're 40, gosh, I wish I would have, you know, practiced a little harder or spent a little more time. I was pretty talented, but I just didn't take it very seriously. You know what I mean? Like, every one of y'all have the ability to be great high school players and maybe beyond. So take advantage of it. You're right here, you know, you're getting ready to go into your 8th grade year. You're on the downhill of it. You know what I mean? You think you're just getting started, but it's going to be over fast. So take advantage of it, and don't let a day go by that you didn't bust your tail. And I tell Curry this all the time. Somebody in high school, somebody wants your spot. Somebody wants your spot. They want to play your position, whatever position. Somebody sitting on the bench want your spot. If you don't want to play baseball or you don't want to play basketball anymore or football anymore, make it your decision that you decided you didn't want to do it anymore. Don't let the coach make the decision for you because you didn't work hard and you didn't give it everything you had.
That's one reason why it's kind of important for us not to go next year is because we've protected you guys a lot. I mean, and it was about development and everybody playing. I'm saying that the way the Twisters is ran is not the way baseball is. It's just not. It's bat 9. You have subs. You get pinch run for. If you're not a runner, you get subbed out. I'm saying if you're not a hitter, you get hit for. I mean, that kind of stuff's coming. So it's very important for you guys to go get a taste of that next year before your freshman year to see what it's really like. I mean, you know, our MOs do everything, be rounded, be talented, do it all. And the coach is going to say, you know, you don't play whatever, don't come back. It's a big school, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why it was important for this year for us to play again. So you could do the 7th grade thing. You could have the experience. I'll touch on grades a little bit, and I know some of you don't like school, but like Cooper is in 8th grade advanced math, which is basically freshman algebra this year. If he blows that, that's on his GPA. Like it goes on his high school transcript. So if he gets a B or a C or whatever, that's that much harder to get a 4.0 in high school and graduate 4. So like it's already here academically in 3 classes for him. And it's so important to just try, because let's just say Landon, let's say you make pro soccer, you go to England and you make millions. How many people have made millions of dollars in sports and had people steal it from them because they weren't smart enough to invest and manage their money? You at least got to be able to be smart enough to manage your millions if you do make it. But if you don't make it, then you have that education. Everybody one day is going to have to stop playing. One day it's just done. Then what? I mean, you know, we met Spencer Johnson this year. He went through baseball, went to the Super Regional, did all that great stuff. Great baseball player. Had to come back and get his degree because he didn't grade. 4 years paid for school, didn't get his degree. Brandon Mosley, another guy we know.
Scott and I know lots of guys.
Lots of guys. I mean, I'm saying, I mean, if you go play college baseball, you've got to be smart and pick your classes, and then college baseball is a job. It's not go to college and go run around and then play baseball, and then it's study and baseball. It's study and baseball. That's what it is. It's study and soccer. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So the better high school you can do in high school, junior high, the better you're going to be ready for it. It's so. I mean, it just, and coming from the Midwest and public school systems, you're going to get looked over a lot of times. It's just don't happen. You know, there's kids on the East Coast and West Coast that private schools that are being taught by doctors. You know, they're going to get the non-academic reverse. You got to prove it. Just like what we've always done. But you're ready, no doubt about it. Just take everything here and, like, you know, if you get into a tryout and you start getting mad or something, you got to remember the moments. Breathe, you know, whatever. Take a step back in. Extend, or whatever the little quirky word is that we use up there. Don't be afraid to be great. Don't be afraid to study. It's a great thing. Trust me. If you want to be in the carpentry, you got to be able to read a tape measure. This is what it is.
Be smart.
Be smart. Be smart.
Don't do. You're gonna do stupid things. That's kind of part of growing up a little bit. But hold each other accountable. You're gonna have friends that kind of go off into the wilderness, and you're gonna, you know, doing drugs or
dudes that you like are going to start making bad choices.
Yeah, just be smart enough to every one of y'all to hold. You're close enough. You know, may not be around each other as much as you are now, but don't be afraid to hold each other accountable to be, you know, good people. You know, so.
Just takes one mistake to ruin your reputation. Forever. Keep saying.
Let's say 2 things. 1, thanks for putting up with me. Wish everybody was here, but not. And 2, I can vouch for what they're saying. It took me a long time to get back to it. I was a really good baseball player out of high school and college. I screwed it up. It was my choice. I did it. It took me about 10 years to correct it. And if you guys ever need to talk to somebody, I'm sorry. Call me. I can help you. I've been in a lot of weird spots.
That's for any parent on the Twisters ever. If you're in a bad spot or you need a phone call, you just got to call.
At 3 in the morning.
Anytime. Don't do
Anytime.
something stupid.
No questions asked.
I mean, there's not a mom on the Twisters team that wouldn't say, we got to go. You know what I'm saying? Or daddy, either one. You're not out there on your own. I think that's the family that we've created. It's here forever. I mean, like Tom said, we're not going to see each other a lot, but we're still a phone call or text away. You don't don't have my number, you should get it.
I got a couple of things. First off, it's always been my joy as a coach to try and put you all in the best situation possible. And I think we've done a very good job of that. And that means being prepared for not only what you're going to see now, but what's at the next step. And I will tell you, for the majority of you, the next steps of 8th grade, even freshman baseball right now, will feel slow compared to what you've been playing. That's because we've been playing at such a high level. Now what will change is guys may be 4 years older than you as a freshman. And so the game is faster for them to play, but it means you have to catch up. But I think you all are in a great spot. I go to bat for any one of you. Truly, it has been a pleasure coaching and being a part of it.
I'd take any one of you guys in my own. I really would.
Okay, let's eat. Let's eat.